Okay, so today in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to upload your project to GitHub and work with GitHub, because at some point you are going to need to know how to use GitHub. Okay, so let's get started. If you don't know about this project, I have been working on Next.js Cleric tutorials. A lot of you have been asking for the Next.js Cleric code, so I thought, why not just put all of that in my GitHub and also show you how to do that. So to add anything to your GitHub, first go into your GitHub account. Okay, in your GitHub account, click on the plus icon. Okay, and then click on new repository. Okay, when you do that, it will take you to another page. So when you are on this page, you need to create a new repository so that we can then add the files into that repository. Okay, so you can set it to public or private depending on whether you want this to be available to the public or just keep it privately for yourself. So here you need to give it a name. Okay, and this is important. You cannot move forward until you give it a name. And if you do end up giving it some kind of name that is already taken, it will just give you an error, and then you can just change up the name until you get one right. Okay, then next is the add the dot git ignore. Okay, this is just leave everything, in my opinion, in the default setting. Okay, and you can choose whether to add a readme file or not. So if you just want a basic readme file to get started, just tick this box. Okay, then in this option you can choose whether to allow the .git ignore file to remain or not. And then is the .git ignore, just keep that at none if you don't have some kind of specific template made. Otherwise you can choose one of these. Okay, these are pre-made templates. For example, there is one for Node and other things as well, like Java and Laravel and other things as well. Okay, next is choosing a license. Now this one just depends on what type of license you want to give it. Okay, and you can learn more about licenses using this link, because this will tell you what each license means and what type of rights you're giving other people when it comes to these licenses. Okay, so this is how all of this works. After you've done setting everything up, just click create repository. I'm not going to create one because I've already created mine. I'm going to go back. This is the one I've created. Right now you can see there is nothing here. This is basically the empty repository. So this is the command to create a new repository using the command line. Okay, but this is what you need to use if you want to upload your project. Okay, if you want to upload your project files into your repository. Okay, first this one adds the origin. Basically that means it links you to your GitHub repository. Okay, which is basically this link. You will get this link created for your repository. Okay, and then you're just using origin, you're pointing to that. Okay, and then you are setting up the branch. So what this does is uses the main branch as the branch where it's going to add all of the files, and you can create more branches, and I'll show you that later. And the third thing is push. So what push does is pushes everything in your Git folder from the project folder where you have set up GitHub to your GitHub repository. Okay, so before doing all of this, you need to install Git. Okay, and if you're wondering what the difference is between Git and GitHub, GitHub is basically the place where you put all of your code, but you use Git to do that. And if you're wondering what Git is, let me just show you. So this is Git, and you need to download it. You can go to the downloads to pick out a version of Git, or you can just choose the option that is available here. Okay, just click this and you'll be taken to this page. Then using this, then you can install Git. Then you can use Git to upload your files to GitHub. Okay, so just download one of these, then just install Git on your Windows. Okay, so after you've done installing Git, and set up your repository, I'm going to show you how to use the VS Code extension to do this. Okay, so let's get started. So now that I have a project, okay, so next what you're going to do is use the source control plugin that comes in VS Code, okay, and here you'll be able to see all of these commits and changes that you need to make. Okay, so next what you need to do here is I would recommend doing a add remote. Okay, and add remote from GitHub. Okay, click this, and if you get redirected to your browser to log into your GitHub account, that is fine. The reason being that you need to log into your GitHub account to end up doing any push requests to GitHub. Okay, so just select the repository that you created. Okay, then you can name this whatever you want. Okay, and now I have set my origin to that repository that I created. Okay, you can also use Copilot to generate some message, or you can create a message. So I'm just going to create a simple message here, and you cannot push without creating a message. So let me just create a simple message, which is adding Next.js 15 cleric tutorial app. Let's make it this. So next, what you're going to do is do a commit change on master, and you can change the branch. Okay, you can create a new branch from checkout. Okay, and the master branch. Okay, so you can create a new branch if you want, or just use the master. Okay, so this is going to be set to the master. I don't really have another one, so I'm just going to upload this to the master right now. Or let me just show you how to create a new branch. So I'll just do a main. Okay, and now a new branch has been created, and as you can see I have two branches now. Okay, and you can switch between them. So I'm choosing the main branch, and now what I'm going to do is I can do a commit and push at the same time, or just do the push, or just do a commit. Okay, so first I'll commit this. So you can stage your commits first, and I'm gonna do that. Okay, and now all of my changes have been staged. Okay, and if you're confused about what that means, basically it just means that I've okayed all of the changes that have been made up to now, and now I'm going to publish this branch. Okay, because this branch has not been created yet, so I'm going to publish the branch. Let me just refresh this. Yeah, nothing happened. Okay. Okay, so now it is uploading all of the files to GitHub. The reason why it failed before was that I needed to log in and authenticate this extension. Okay, so everything I think is uploaded now. So let's go back to our GitHub and refresh. As you can see, the Next.js-cleric has been added. Okay, all of this is added, and the basic README file has also been created. I will update this file so that you have better understanding of how to use this. And this has been added to our main branch. So if you want to use this, what you can do is get this, okay? You can download this as a zip file or just copy this, okay? And since you have installed Git, what you can do is, since this is public, I'm gonna open up a new project, okay? Okay, I've opened up a new folder. It is completely empty, as you can see. So just click this, copy this, okay? And now I can just add all of the code into this new folder project, okay? And to do that, so what you need to do here is open up your terminal, and here, since it is pointing to my folder, you need to do git clone and then the git URL. As you can see, it has added the project and all of the files are also added. Okay, now here you need to add your own keys. Okay, I am obviously not going to be sharing mine, but when you add the keys, you'll be able to use this for trying things out. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.